Oh my, it's time for the big show. How you doing everybody? Everybody okay out there? Welcome everyone to TWB. It's your buddy Bruce back in Calgary after a long time away. Nice to see you all. Got my caffeine-free Diet Coke going. Yes, I found caffeine-free Diet Coke in Calgary. Oh my head. My head was blowing when I found these bottles of caffeine free. I could not believe my eyes. Welcome, one and all, to the channel TWB. It's great to be back. We had a wonderful trip to Europe. Jen and I just returned last week, and we ended up our trip at the very end of it. We ended up seeing some of our viewers in Secaucus, New Jersey. It was just great. We ended up getting together at an Outback Steakhouse, and you can see Sharon here and Ken here. Let me show you a little video there. There's Sharon. There's Kirk Brunson, his wife, and there's Tom Henry, and there's myself. I'll see if I can run this again. You just have to bear with me here. We're having a good time here on this one. There we go. All right, see if I get this lined up right there. There it is. There's Kurt, and there's Tom Henry, and there I am. Hello, everybody. We're having a good time. We enjoyed ourselves. It was a good time. That was at the Outback Steakhouse. And there's a photo of Sharon and myself. We got together and said hi, and it was just fantastic. I wish I had more photos. I know Jen has a few, and I know others took a bunch of photos that night. And it was just great getting together with some of you guys and seeing you in person for the first time. Yeah, we got back. What an adventure. We bought a Eurorail pass like last year. Instead of a 15-day pass, we took a 10-day pass. We used up 8 of the days, just great. And we ended up traveling 8 days by rail and 7 flights on this entire trip. Last year we did 2 flights. We flew to London, we flew home from Zurich, and the rest was train. This year, 7 flights, and that included a flight to Israel. And little did we know, flying to Tel Aviv, Israel, that it would be so theoretically not as adventurous as it could have been. Thankfully, we came home. Well, we left Tel Aviv on Friday, the day before all the whole thing exploded. I mean, the whole thing blew out. We were there for 4 nights, 4 days in Tel Aviv, and we ended up having a great time. We specifically went there because I have a viewer on my other channel, my stock market channel, who we surprised. Jennifer and we surprised this individual. He's a huge supporter of the other channel. And we landed down there, and I sent him an email and said, do you want to have dinner? And sent him photos from our hotel room of buildings around our hotel. And he's wondering, what do you mean get together? Then he's looking at these photos going, where are you getting these pictures from? And I said, well, from our hotel window. Well, then he realized, oh my goodness, you're in Tel Aviv. I don't believe it. And the next night we got together. We had 3 evenings with him, and he took us to various venues, including Jaffa, which is the old port city of Tel Aviv. It was there way before Tel Aviv was. And we went to some different restaurants, and we left it to him to show us around. And I'm glad, because he was a great tour guide for this. And we ate well, to say the least. But we were scheduled to leave on the Friday morning, which we had arranged. We arrived Monday to leave Friday, I think it was. And we were in a cab at about, I would say 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning from our hotel. And we drove to the airport, Ben Gurion Airport. And We arrived a good 3 hours, 15 minutes before our flight was departing. And everything, this was just a normal Friday morning at that point in time. And we went through security just like you would normally go through security. But it was long, and there were 1,000 people getting on a number of flights from about 6 o'clock to about 9:30 already. Like there were just a ton of folks there, including our flight to Zurich. But yeah, we went through the initial security line, then we checked in, and then we went through the security machines and all that security. Then we ended up at our gate, and then we ended up getting a ride to our airplane through on a bus after we left our gate, onto a bus to our plane. And we got on the plane and left on time, 7 in the morning. By 7:10, we were in the air. Calm, clear, beautiful day in Israel for Friday. The next morning, all hell broke loose. And we had no idea. No one had any idea. It's changed everything. And we were so grateful for our situation. And the amazing thing was, when we were in Zurich that next day, that evening, we're watching the news like everyone else on television, and I see Nick Robertson, who is a war correspondent for CNN. He is a war correspondent that we've all seen many a time in all kinds of scenarios around the world, and he's reporting from Tel Aviv, and it turns out that he had just gotten off an airplane. And was came down the steel ramp, and he was on the tarmac. And with the other passengers, they all came off the plane, and they were supposed to get on buses to take him to the gate, just like us, but in reverse. And it turns out that the air sirens were going off just as they got off the plane, and they could hear the rockets flying overhead. They could hear this noise, and they were all ordered to lie down on the tarmac and cover their heads. And here's Nick Robertson reporting with his cameraman holding a cell phone, reporting to CNN Live from the Tel Aviv airport at the exact spot where Jen and I had just boarded a plane the morning before, because behind him we could see these metal passenger ramps that you walk up to get onto a plane when you're outside. We saw those from our plane, and I thought, oh my God, that's exactly where we were at this terminal, at this location. And here we are. We're in Zurich, thankfully. We're just going, thank God for that. Absolutely unbelievable, the changes in just such a short period of time. But anyway, we're well, we're fine. We survived it. We finished our holiday through Switzerland and worked our way to New Jersey on the way back. We even survived New Jersey, and that's saying something right there. And now here we are back in Calgary. Our next travel trip has already been done. We thought we were going to Australia. That was the thinking, that we would go to Australia in December, spend the winter down under. That has been changed, unfortunately. Jennifer, she has issues with her second hip. Last year, she had a new hip put in. This year, we're getting her other hip done. So we've changed our plans. We're heading to California December 1. We're going to be in Palm Desert, and she's going in to see her doctor in the first 2 weeks of December. And by the end of December, she'll have a second new hip installed. And then January, February, rehab like last year. She'll rehab her way back, just like she did last year, now with her second hip, because her first hip is doing wonderfully, and we're very happy with that. So that's what's going to happen this winter for us. We're kind of grounded, but we're grounded in California. I could think of worse places to be. So we're going for that, and we'll be down south, and we'll broadcast to you from there like last year, and we'll keep you posted on how things are going. So welcome all to my show tonight. I have some cruise news for you. I've got some cruise deals for you. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate them very much. Sharon, welcome. Hey, it's good to have Monday night shows again. Welcome, Robert. It's good to have the big show back. See everyone at 8. Steaming Bean is here. Big Bruce, how you doing, Steamer? Nice to see you, pal. One of the original Biscuit boys. Monday nights are back to normal, says Robert. Hello, Sharon and Steamer. Shady Hill Homestead. Hello, everybody. Number 5 thumbs ups. Hi, all from Sharon. Kirk Brunson's in the house. Hey, Bruce. Kirk from the Big Apple is here. And Kevin Chapman, the author himself. Welcome back, Bruce. Great to meet you in Secaucus. Thumbs up, number 12 tonight. Cheers to you and Kirk saying hey to Kevin. Fantastic all. Thank you so much for saying hi to us and popping in. Let me know where you're watching us from and get the thumbs up button if you can. Tell me what number you are. Let me know what number you are on the thumbs up meter. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Glad your trip was wonderful. Thank you all so very, very much. We went to London and Liverpool. We did Dortmund, saw my cousin there. We did Hamburg, Copenhagen, Denmark, which I just did a video on yesterday, on a little short video today, if you saw it. We did Stockholm, a video coming soon on that. Berlin, we went to, and Vienna. And then we flew to Tel Aviv, did that, and flew back to Switzerland and Zermatt like last year. Ended up in Munich for a few days, and then New Jersey, and here we are. And what an adventure. 7 flights, 8 train days, 15 days of movement in this time frame. And we did a lot more traveling this year than last year, and that's a testament to Jennifer's improvement for her mobility. Her mobility for the first half of this trip was beautiful, and then for the second half, she was having issues, especially with her knee and her hip. And her knee is fine now. We're back, and she's rested, but her hip is acting up just like the surgeon said it would. And so, time to replace it, which is our next project on our to-do list. So there you have it. That's the story. Welcome one, welcome all. Let me give you some info here, some cruise info. Welcome to the channel. The big show is back. I'm so glad you're all here. I appreciate you all. There are 10 new ships coming out in 2024. 10 new cruise ships coming out. And I thought I would show them off to you so you can see just what's coming out for this coming 2024. The first ship that we're going to talk about is this baby right here, the Icon of the Seas. This ship will be the largest cruise ship in the world when it is floating. It will be bigger than the Wonder of the Seas, which right now is the largest ship in the world, another Royal Caribbean ship. And this is one of the first Icon class ships. It'll boast the largest water park at sea with 6 water slides. No ship has that. 7 pools and 9 hot tubs. The ship will have more than 40 dining and entertainment venues split across 20 decks. Here's another shot of the ship right here from the back. 20 decks, 8 neighborhoods. New dining venues include Royal Caribbean's first food hall and ultra fancy Empire Supper Club with its 8-course menu. There's a milkshake bar, new Mediterranean eatery, a new sushi and street food window, which is also going to appear on the Utopia of the Seas. There are 30 stateroom and suite options on the ship, and many of these offerings are geared toward families as well, but adults-only spaces are also plentiful, they say. The ship is so popular, they opened up bookings back in October 2022, and they reported the most bookings in a single day ever. The tonnage is 250,000 tons, guest capacity 5,610, crew capacity 2,350, and the ship will start sailing January 2024. So that's the Icon of the Seas coming up in January, all probably sold out already for its first number of cruises. The next ship to talk about is from Princess. This is known as the Sun Princess. She's going to be a big ship, the largest ship in the Princess's fleet, more than 20% larger than their second largest ship. You can see at the back there, they've got that look of a ship similar to MSC there, and Royal Caribbean with that middle open area there. They expect the line's largest cruise ever casino aboard this ship. Most balcony cabins on the ship to date. They have the Dome, an entertainment venue that takes inspiration from the scenery of Santorini, which offers a pool by day and shows by night. There's also Park 19 Adventure Park that features the first at-sea roll glider, a ropes course, tilt wall, and more adventurous fun to keep the adrenaline pumping. The ship's piazza is surrounded by dome glass and takes its inspiration from historic piazzas, offering access to a range of luxurious venues. The Horizons dining room is now 3 stories tall. Other dining options on the ship will include both new and classic Princess favorites. This is 175,000 gross tons, 4,300 guests, 1,550 crew, and it'll debut February 2024. That's the shot I have of this one. From Cunard, the Queen Anne ship is coming out. The Queen Anne, they've been waiting a long time. Fans have been waiting for this ship. Follows in the footsteps of the Queen Mary II, Queen Victoria, and Queen Elizabeth ships. This ship will offer 15 dining options, including fan-favorite experiences like the afternoon tea. A new addition for Cunard, the Bright Light Society, an intimate entertainment venue with luxurious aesthetics. Additionally, expect 2 pools, multiple wellness offerings, and high-end staterooms and suites that channel the feel of the elegant European hotel. This one is 113,000 gross tons with 3,000 capacity for guests, 1,225 crew capacity, and they're operating the ship starting May 2024. So that's when this ship starts her job. I think I have here a ship. I'm double checking this one. That's Utopia. I'm trying to find out. I don't know if I have a photo of this ship. I will apologize in advance. It's Mein Schiff number 7 from TUI Cruises. And the ship is coming up for sailing in June. It'll hold 2,894 passengers, 111,000 gross tons. And I believe it's going to look similar to this ship. This is Mein Schiff I believe this is going to be number 8, 4,000 passenger capacity, 1,100 crew in late 2024. The next ship I'm going to tell you about is the Utopia of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean last version. This is the last of the Oasis class ships, the Utopia of the Seas. And she's going to be, let me double check here. Just bear with me here as I get my alignment figured out here. Here we go. Utopia of the Seas, the last of the Oasis class ships. She'll not be the largest ship in the world, of course, because of the other ship Icon, but it will run on LNG. There will be a new Izumi in the park, which is not a feature of Oasis class ships normally. A new food truck for dining options near the pool, and new pesky parrot bar. 40 different dining and drinking venues on the ship, including 10 free dining options and 11 specialty restaurants. 5,668 passenger capacity, 2,290 crew, coming out the summer of 2024. So that's the next one there. The next ship I want to tell you about is from Disney. Disney is bringing out a ship. By the way, there's a shot of the back of the Utopia of the Seas. Disney is coming out, if I am correct on my thingy here. There's the Mein Schiff Disney. Here we go. Disney is coming out with a new ship. Hang on, folks. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find it. I've spent so much time putting my photos together. You think it would work out, but I can't do it. Struggling. The man is struggling. Disney is coming out with the Disney Treasure. It's a sister ship to the Disney Wish, and 1,254 guest rooms, LNG powered, and this will hold a total of 4,000 passengers, 1,555 crew, coming out the summer of 2024. And the next ship I'll show off is this TUI. This is the Mein Schiff 8 that I talked about a bit earlier. The Mein Schiff 8 is going to be its largest ship in their class. They're going to be 4,000 passengers, large LNG powered, 18 decks, by the way. Different entertainment on the ship as well. And let's see, a tonnage 161,000, 4,000 guest capacity, 1,100 crew on this ship. This is also a shot at the top of the ship here, a dome covering the pool area. Looks absolutely beautiful. The folks at, if I've got this ship correct, this one is over here, Bruce. Yes, this is the 2020. Sorry, this is the Explora 2 from Explora Journeys. And this runs a new cruise line. Is owned by MSC. So this is the MSC Luxury Cruise Division. They're going to have 500 suites, all balconies. This is very similar to kind of how the Viking Cruise Lines operate their ships. They are going LNG powered. They're even coming up with hydrogen powered ships. And they're going to have reduced underwater noise to protect marine life, high efficiency and energy saving appliances, shorter ship power, LED lighting, and more. 922 passengers, 640 crew, very high crew to passenger ratio, coming out August 2024. Very interesting. And I believe I have another shot of this ship. Yes, I have a shot here for you. This is the Viking, the new Viking ship coming out, Vela. This will be the 10th Viking ocean liner cruise ship, adult only. And as always, it's first class all the way, 998 passengers, 465 crew, coming out December 2024. So there's a selection of the newest ships coming out. Going backwards here, you can see some of these really neat designs. Some very large, some intimate, like this one right here with 1,000 passengers. Here's the last of the Oasis class Utopia version. Here's the Cunard Queen Anne. Here we are, Princess's ship, and the largest ship in the world, Icon of the Seas, coming to a cruise port near you. Other news for you. Apparently, the Celebrity Edge cruise ship, this one right here, with that blunt nose, the first of the Edge class ships is now in dry dock in Marseille, France. This ship is 5 years old. Can you believe it? This ship is 5 years old. There's the Celebrity Beyond, the Celebrity Apex are now out. I think a fourth is under construction. There, I think, will be 5 of these. This ship here was the most successfully launched cruise ship of all time when it came out. The Celebrity Edge was so well marketed by the advertising agency that Celebrity hired. This is a Royal Caribbean group. This ship was sold out, practically sold out, for its first full year of cruising. And the captain of the Celebrity Edge was Captain, is it McCoo, the female captain? She's now in charge of, what is it, Beyond? I believe she's in charge of the Beyond. Huge success. She ran that ship for the first two and a half years or so. Sold out and now getting refurbished and getting brought right back up to top standards. That ship was basically a $1 billion build. The versions behind it are probably 1.1 billion now with inflation. $1 billion plus to build this ship. Very popular, strong, positive reviews with the magic carpet on the side. 2 weeks of refurbishment. It's probably going to run them $50 million or more to do it. Worth every penny, because this ship will be sold out again. Other news is from Carnival. This restaurant right here. This is a picture from the Celebration and Mardi Gras ships. This is the restaurant known as the Cucina del Capitano. Apparently, it's an Italian restaurant, and if you go here for lunch, no charge. You can come here for lunch every day of your cruise if you want to. But if you come into this restaurant for an evening dinner, you can come here one time for no extra charge. But if you want to come here for a second night or a third night or a fourth night, $8 surcharge per passenger for every night after the first night. They're doing this on the Celebration and the Mardi Gras. And it's because they're so popular. There's a lineup and a backup of people wanting to get in. They're now going to charge you more. I don't agree with this. I find this really underhanded. I think this is just another way to take away free dining options from cruisers. The cruise line will come up with their fancy way of explaining it to you, but $8 each, $16. They'll probably put a mandatory gratuity on there. What can I say? These cruise lines are, they're taking more away from the passengers bit by bit and making them pay more for what you're getting, as far as I can tell. In any event, there you go. That's some cruise news. I got some deals for you here in a bit. Thank you all for being in here today. Thank you to say hi to me and popping in. Donnell, welcome back. Bruce, hi to all. I am thumbs up number 16. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for letting me know what number you are. Diane Flowers, welcome back. Bruce and Jen, I'm number 17. Stephen R., I'm here. Kimberly, the Edge balconies are so amazing. They are. Kirk Brunson, Captain Kate McCoo, isn't it? Isn't that the name? Sylvia is in the house. Hi, Sylvia, number 23. Welcome back, Bruce and Jen. Thank you so much for popping in, Sylvia, and seeing us. And thanks for the thumbs ups, all of you. We appreciate it. We have 25 and counting on the thumbs up meter. Those of you watching on the rerun, I know you're there for us. You're going to hit that thumbs up button as you always do. And with any luck, as this show goes on and over the reruns the next day or two, we'll hit 100 thumbs ups, which we do virtually every time, which I so appreciate you doing all. Thank you all for being here. Bruce, did Tom talk to you and Jen to death, laugh out loud? We had a wonderful time with Tom and Kirk and Sharon and Ken and Sam. And Kirk's wife. We had a wonderful time. It was such a great get together. Good food, good company. It was a lot of fun. Noah, hi, Bruce, number 25. I haven't been here forever. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're here too, my friend. It's really good to see you. Let me show you some cruise deals that I came up with today. I found 5 different deals with different itineraries. I thought I'd mention them to you and see what you think. I decided I would show you some cruise deals, but they would be balcony centric. I was looking for good, deep, serious prices on balcony cruises. And I think I found some. Kimberly saying hi. Where are you at? If it's been a while since I caught you live. We're back in Calgary here in Canada. No, I just got off the Norwegian Bliss, last Alaskan cruise for the year. I heard from Donnell earlier, and he was telling me the last ship that visited Cork this season just left as well. No more cruise ships going to Cork, Ireland until next spring as well. Let me take a peek for you at some cruise deals. I found a pretty good deal on this ship right here, the Holland American Eurodam. Ship has been around a number of years. Beautiful, 5.5 star. You'll be well treated here by Holland America people. I found a 10-night cruise on this ship that caught my eye. It's basically from Fort Lauderdale to Half Moon Cay, Sea Day, and then Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, a Sea Day, then Belize City, Cozumel, a Sea Day, Nassau, Bahamas, and Fort Lauderdale. I thought this 10-day cruise was a pretty good deal for November 29 until December the 9th. Look at the pricing. Inside room for 10 nights, $479. Ocean view, $559. Balcony, $639, and a suite for $24.21. That balcony is a deal. Don't forget, if you're a shareholder of Carnival, you can get a shareholder cabin credit for at least $150 on this cruise, being a 10-day cruise. That is a nice little add-on. So not only can you get a balcony for $639, then you get a cabin credit on top of that. Not a bad deal for a 10-day Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale balcony cruise to the Caribbean. Kind of a nice go. This is the spa area on board the ship. They have that wonderful spa pool on the very end of that picture there at the end there. Those are metal railings that kind of resemble loungers, underwater lounger. You lie on that and the bubbles are coming around you. You can go in the middle there and really get pummeled. It's just fantastic. A wonderful ship to be on. And for activities, there's all kinds of activities, including trivia and bingo. And of course, they got the theater and they got the big shows every night. Good food, casinos. I mean, hello. Nothing wrong with being on this ship for 10 days to unwind and just take it easy. All right, cruise number 2. On this one right here, the Emerald Princess cruise ship. I found a deal here on this ship. It is a 14-nighter, 2 weeks, December the 9th to December 23rd, from Fort Lauderdale. This ship will start from Fort Lauderdale, head over to St. Kitts, Guadeloupe, Martinique, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad, Aruba, coming back. Look at that. Here's the actual itinerary. 2 days at sea after you leave Fort Lauderdale to St. Kitts, Guadeloupe, Martinique, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad, St. Lucia, another day at sea to Aruba, a couple days at sea back to Fort Lauderdale. On this ship right here, here's the main middle of the ship where the glass elevators are and the atrium. It's just beautiful. These ships are really nice. One of the balcony rooms that you can get your hands on with television up there, nice size bed. I'll tell you, you'll be treated right. Nothing wrong with that. The pricing on this cruise, pretty good. 14 nights. Inside room, $629. And they're offering a $75 onboard credit as part of the deal. And then you get a shareholder credit. If you're part of the Carnival shareholder group, you just have 100 shares of Carnival, you'll probably get a $200 or $250 cabin credit as well. Hello, $325 in credits on a $629 inside room, $674 for an ocean view, $809 for a 2-week balcony. Not bad. Suite $1,169. Think about that. $500 and maybe $85 a week for a suite, plus a credit of $75, and you can get a shareholder credit. This is almost nothing. This is fantastic. Look at that itinerary. You are guaranteed warm weather, tropical islands, the turquoise waters. My gosh, this is fantastic. On the Emerald Princess, nice cruise. Way to go. All righty, let's look at the next one. We've got a cruise here on the Celebrity Eclipse. This ship right here, the Celebrity Eclipse. I found a nice little cruise. Here's the pool area here with the hot tubs up there. At least 4 of them there. And this is the restaurant. Beautiful restaurant there. This has been a favorite of cruisers for years and years. We're talking about a 16-night cruise from December the 7th to December the 23rd from Los Angeles, going down the Pacific coast all the way down to Valparaiso, Chile. All you got to figure out is if you're in LA, how to get home from LA. If you're not from LA, how to get to LA, catch the ship. I would imagine a Southwest Airlines flight will be cheap to LA, and then get a return trip from Valparaiso, Chile. Make sure to stay a while and work from there. Even travel from Chile to maybe Brazil, and then fly home from Brazil. But look at that itinerary. You leave LA on the 7th. Sea day, you go to Cabo. Then you got 2 more sea days, and you're in Huatulco, Mexico, Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala. 2 sea days, Manta, Ecuador. Another sea day, you're in Lima for 2 nights. Then Pisco in Peru, a couple of sea days, and you're down in Chile. Pretty nice little cruise. Interesting itinerary. Pricing pretty good too. We're talking a 16-night cruise, and we're talking about $793 if you're a resident of Alberta, $799 if you're not. Ocean View $717, $706. Balcony $999 or $932, and a brochure suite for $7,100. Maybe skip the suite, stick to the balcony, and don't forget, as a shareholder of Royal Caribbean, you'll get either a $200 or a $250 cabin credit on top of those fares to go with those fares. So that makes this trip pretty nice. 16 nights. Thank you very much. Eat in here, swim in there, hang out on that ship. I would say that's not a bad cruise to consider at all. I have 2 more cruises for you. They're both on this ship right here. This is the Island Princess cruise ship from Princess Cruise Lines. I have a 14-night cruise, and I've got a 28-night cruise. The 14-night cruise starts November 9 and ends on the 23rd of November. And this is the interior of this ship. Again, you've got those beautiful atriums, which these ships are famous for. You've got the beautiful dining areas, all kinds of venues to eat. Absolutely nothing wrong with this ship. You would be leaving Rome on this ship. You're going to go a sea day to Olympia in Greece, then Athens and Ephesus, Turkey, to Santorini, Greece, Crete, a sea day, Limassol, Cyprus, Rhodes, Mykonos, another sea day, Messina in Sicily, Salerno, and Rome. This is a return to Rome from the 9th of November to the 23rd of November. We're talking about a 14-night, 2-week cruise. Inside brochure, inside room, $599 for 2 weeks, $552 for an ocean view, $885 for a balcony. That's $442 a week. $1145 for a suite. Even that is a good deal. Become a shareholder of Carnival, and you're qualifying for at least $200 to $250 cabin credit on top of these fares right here. So that'll pay for some tip money or drinks, especially restaurants, and you'll enjoy yourself on this ship. Now, if you want a 28-day cruise, and if you're adventurous, why don't you just stay on the ship? Back to back it right off of November 23rd. Keep going. How about this itinerary? Rome, and do this cruise all over again. Olympia, Athens, to Turkey. There's Santorini, Crete, Limassol, Rhodes, Mykonos. The same cruise you just did. Messina, Salerno, Rome, and then keep going beyond that to Cagliari in Italy, Malaga, Casablanca, Fugel, Madeira, and then across the Atlantic all the way to Port Canaveral. I mean, holy moly. Start with this cruise, Rome to Rome. Do this cruise, Rome to Rome, and then to Port Canaveral. You're on this ship for, 5 weeks. Here's the second cruise, 28 nights, 4 weeks, and 2 weeks on the other. That's 6 weeks, but 4 weeks, $1,281 for an inside room. Ocean view, $1,313. Balcony, $2,154 for 4 weeks. That's $550 a week. Suite, $2,900. Why not upgrade to that? $750 a week in a suite for 4 straight weeks. And they'll give you $100 cabin credits just as a special on this cruise. And because this is a separate cruise, you get another cabin credit, probably $250. So it's a $350 cabin credit on this cruise, and a $250 cabin credit on the first cruise. That's what's that? 600 in cabin credits for these 6 weeks. That's 100 a week cabin credits. Thank you very much. And you're on board this ship here. If you're in a suite for the entire length, oh my, have you got it good? Fantastic. Now this could be a trip of a lifetime where you get to go to Santorini twice, Athens twice, Olympia twice. I mean, come on. Yeah. Something to consider. So there are 5 cruises for you that I found that were, I thought, a pretty good deal. And you can decide for yourself if you ever want to do a cruise, any of these kinds of cruises. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you all so much for being here. Lance, welcome. Noah, that's cool. So cool. I saw your dam in Victoria, BC. Sharon, by the way, anyone with a good status on a cruise or credit card memberships are looking to matching status on MSC. You may think you'll never need it, but you never know. Brittany is in the house. Hi there, Mrs. Anderson. Hello, Bruce and everybody. And Sylvia, hi to Brittany. Thank you all for joining me tonight and popping in. Those of you been able to being able to give us a thumbs up. We have 30 now in the house. We thank you so much for that, Jen and I. I know you folks on the rerun will be watching. You've missed the show for a while. You'll find it. You don't even know we're on tonight. You'll figure it out. If you can hit that thumbs up button for us, please do, and send me a note down below. Make a comment. Let me know what thumbs up number you were, because I get those alerts on my iPhone all week long, and it will tell me how we're doing on the thumbs up on this show. And hopefully we can get really close, if not break 100 yet again. Thank you all for being supporters of this channel. Jen and I thank you very much. Keep your eye open on this channel for more videos. Now that we're back home, I can complete my videos from the European trip. We'll bring those out. Hope you'll enjoy those. We'll see you here again next Monday night, 7 o'clock for sponsor members for the Hangout show, as always, and at 8 o'clock for the big show. We're looking forward to seeing you here next Monday if you can join us. Thank you all so much for popping in and saying hi to us tonight, and for these thumbs ups. Everyone, you take care of yourselves. Stay healthy and give someone you love an extra long hug. You never know when it's the last time. Sharon, have a great week. Thank you so much. Same to you, dear. Great to see you guys. Have a good one, everybody. We'll catch you next week on this channel. Take care and bye for now.